So here I'm going to show you an if statement using multiple conditions. That means more than one thing being true at a time. So let's do it now. So I've got a very basic program where they're entering a username and a password. So I'm going to go if username is equals, double equals, no doubt. Let's do Martin, my favourite, whoever he is, 789. And, so now there's two conditions. And password is equal to blob, 123. There we go. If it is, we're going to print enter, else print non-entry, whatever. And there you go. So that's basically how you use an, oh, see, notice no double equals. Very easy to forget double equals on an if. So then we've got Martin 789. I'm so lazy, I'm going to copy and paste it. And then blob 123 for enter, and there you go. That's how you do as an and. So this is if you need both of these things, and you can keep going, by the way. You can go on forever. And score is greater than 100 if you had a different variable called score, you know, whatever. And then keep going. I mean, it might not be a good idea to have loads on there because it might get confusing. You might want to use more than one if, but for that it's good. Let's say we've got age, and we set it to 90. So what if we want to check if it's, we've got different options. Let's say if they're, let me think this through. It's a good one. Oh, just doesn't really matter. Actually, let's say, okay, I've got a good one. Okay, here we go. Ammo is 100 and paused equals false. Okay. So here's another one. If, let's pretend there's a thing called shoot. If ammo is greater than or 0, because you need more than 0 ammo in a game, and paused equals false, then you can shoot. We're going to print shoot because we haven't got a game to shoot, but let's presume there is a thing. Okay, and then obviously that will shoot. Obviously you probably want to do ammo equals ammo -1 and carry on and carry on and carry on. Obviously this is a weird bit of code. I'm taking the bullet off, or maybe more than one bullet, whatever. So that's another way of using and. Just another way, if you can do not equal like that, so not equal true. I didn't show that before. That's the not equal, which is obviously here we could say equals to false, but that's not equal to. So if you want to do the opposite of equal to, you can do not equal to that. Let's show one using or. So let's do, let's just get into a word. Maybe there's an, oh, I've got a good one. Okay. Let's assume it's a multiple choice quiz, and they can answer, and the answer is A, right? So input question 1, okay? And the answer to this question is a multiple choice. I'm not going to write out the answers, and the answer if it's A, but they could write a capital A or a lowercase a, and we would have to check both. So I go if answer equals A, or now this is very common. Kids write this. This will not work. They just go like that. If it's A or A, now it looks like it should work, but this is a test of itself. Is that true? Or is this true? Well, that's not a thing that can be checked, right? So what you need to do is put the variable name down twice. So that's how you do an or statement. And there you go. So if they type A or A, it will come up with that. And obviously you can do or and do other combinations of things. You might need brackets sometimes to put something together. You don't normally use loads of conditions in an if because it gets too confusing. I'd sort of stick to 2 or maybe 3. Otherwise I'd be tempted to do an if and then have another if inside because it might get confusing. But that's basically how to use the or and in multiple statements of an if.